Listen, got hurt on the job, took a settlement, supposed to take care of me without consulting. I did consult a lawyer to begin with, and he wasn't too forthcoming with information. So we decided to take a settlement with the workers' comp, and now he has been diagnosed with arthritis, and they don't want to treat him. They said that it's not due to the injury. We cannot get a medical release from them in order for him to see another doctor to be treated. What can we do regarding that?
Wow, that's a great question, and that this is a problem with workers' compensation. When you have a workers' compensation case and you settle the case or you go to trial, your future medical treatment is covered as long as it's related by the authorized treating physician or the workers' comp doctor, as the layman says, as long as that doctor relates the underlying problem back to the work injury. Now, as more time goes on, that gets more and more complicated. The doctor's got to link it. When the doctor says something like arthritis, that's usually a code word that the insurance company says, well, we're not going to pay that, it's not related, which kind of leaves you, well, not kind of, it does leave you without treatment.
But if the person has other forms of health care insurance and they do deny it as a workers' comp claim, then they can get treatment through their health care insurance, and their health care insurance has to pay for it, right?
Yeah, you don't need a release. Generally, I would just go see another doctor that will treat you and treat on your Blue Cross Blue Shield.
So talk to our viewers just for a second about a panel of 4, because if she's dissatisfied with one current doctor, she still may have to stay in the workers' comp system.
Yeah, you may, depending on how much time has elapsed. In the state of Alabama, with the Workers' Comp Act, if you're dissatisfied with your first doctor, you can ask for what they call a panel of 4. And what that is, the insurance company has to provide you with 4 doctors. And then you select a doctor, and then that doctor becomes your new authorized treating physician. The doctor may reach a different conclusion. He may reach the same conclusion. You just never know. But let me add this. Like I said, you can't when you settle your case or you go to trial, your medicals stay open. But a lot of times that's not really the best thing to do in many cases, because a lawyer who's familiar with handling workers' comp cases. Sees it every day, knows the type of injury you have, know the doctor that you're seeing, can usually look down the road and can kind of tell if he thinks you're going to have problems, and they'll always pay you more money to close out your medicals. I wouldn't suggest closing out medicals for someone who's become paralyzed or has some sort of terrible debilitating injury. If it's a broken hand or a broken arm or a rotator cuff tear, it's the things that should get better over time. Take the money.